Hey, howdy, hey, y'all. It's your girl, Horror Queen Cosplay, back at it with some more cosplay crafting. For the month of September on Twitch, I decided to tackle the infamous Barbie doll. You probably haven't heard of it, but it did make its rounds on Twitter earlier in the year, and the second I saw this doll, I absolutely fell in love. She is stunning, chef's kiss, plus there's just something absolutely hilarious about Bardbie, thus Bardbie. I don't know, it made me giggle. This is a doll that is from 2004. It comes from the Legends of Ireland doll series for Barbie. So this is like one of several dolls, all based around Celtic and Irish themes. So like there's an Irish step dancing Barbie, an Irish queen, lots of really, really pretty Barbies, but obviously the Barbie she takes the cake. And naturally, the doll collector in me just had to have this doll and cosplay it. So yeah, your girl got on eBay, lickety split, and bought some fabric. So naturally for September, I wanted to have a little bit of fun since we were going to be moving into more spooky and serious costumes for the rest of the year. The first thing we actually tackled was the wig. Now, the wig was just a basic, kind of natural, reddish, orangey, coppery wig that I got from Epic Cosplay Wigs with some platinum blonde wefts. I took those wefts and I sewed them directly into the wig, and then we had the fun task of doing some braiding to give just that extra gorgeous little look that Barbie has. It's very difficult to see the back of her because I chose not to debox her for collector values. So I kind of just played around and did a little braiding with this wig. I love braiding. It's one of my favorite things to do with wig styling. I adore it. It just gives me so much happiness. Anytime I get to do a costume with a braid, or even better, like a braid updo, I get unbelievably excited. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So this was not a piece of the costume that I was worried about. I actually looked forward to it. It was the first thing that we tackled, and I loved every single moment of that stream. It ended up going by a much faster stream than I expected it would. It was only like an hour and a half, and I thought I usually try to aim for like 2 hours for a stream, so whoopsies! Now, luckily with everything that was going on with me in my personal life with this month, this was on the more simplistic side, at least in my opinion, in terms of sewing a dress. So for fabric, for the kind of sort of salmony, orangey, pinkish fabrics, I chose a Silk Dupioni, I'm probably mispronouncing it, from Silk Baron, that just chef's kiss, gorgeous, beautiful. I over-ordered by like half a yard, thank God, so now I can use it for like my own grubby personal reasons. And a brocade that I found on Etsy. The company, they actually market this gorgeous green and gold brocade for making kimonos. It's actually incredibly difficult to find a green and gold brocade that isn't kind of centered around dragons or birds or traditionally Japanese or other, Asian cultures, flowers. So something that was a bit more neutral and could get as close as we possibly could to the pattern that's on this doll. Finally, for the skirt fabric, we just found some basic heavy satin fabric from fabric.com. Specifically their Mi Amor satin line. It's my go-to satin fabric that I always buy, Chef's Kiss A+. Unfortunately, I did underbuy just a little bit of the brocade, so I couldn't get the sleeves as perfect as I would have liked, but I was able to use a bunch of gold trim from previous cosplay costumes to add some like extra nice little flair to the top, so it kind of all in a way evened out. We decided to modify a basic medieval dress pattern from Simplicity, use some cute little sewing pattern cotton fabric for the lining, added a zipper in the back, and added an extra skirt for the kind of sort of lighter green skirt in the bottom. It's a very simplistic sort of thing. I didn't have to really do too much extra crazy stuff, just mostly followed the pattern as best I could and added some extra little flares here and there. Her Celtic cross brooch thing, as you want to call it, that she has on the side of her dress was constructed with foam clay and a little gem that I painted with some green glitter. All in all, very, very easy. And finally, her harp was constructed with EVA foam that I just had laying around, some extra trim, some extra paint. I didn't really opt to make it proper just because I knew that this was going to be a costume that I would either bring to like a Ren fair or just kind of sort of shoot at home. So I didn't feel the need to make it super flawless, absolutely incredible, must compete in a craftsmanship competition sort of a thing. I just kind of wanted to make it to have fun, and if it got beat up, then so be it. I do hope to bring this costume to a Ren fair next year. Let's, fingers crossed. Either way, it's super fun. Let's take a look at the finished product. So special thanks again, as always, to my incredible roommate for taking all the pictures and videos for me to essentially be able to make this video, like, with the finished product. And thank you so much to all of my Twitch viewers, subscribers, and followers. You guys really make it worth it, and I appreciate all the nonsense conversations and fun times we have during my sewing streams. And finally, thank you again to all of you YouTube viewers. I really appreciate each and every single one of you who comes by every month or every other week, whenever the heck I post videos to watch, and I hope you guys enjoy these kind of recap videos from my Twitch streams. It's really nice, and I had an absolute delight sharing one of my all-time favorite indie games, Made of Scare, while wearing this costume. Unfortunately, my capture card was kind of sort of acting up, so I couldn't quite do a Barbie game stream, but we still had fun with some spooky horrors. Well, if you ever do want to see my Twitch streams and see these sorts of costume constructions live, you can check them out on you can check them out at twitch.tv/horrorqueencosplay. I stream my crafting streams every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern time, except towards the end of the month, things we'll do it maybe around 6 p.m. with the finished costume, but usually every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern time, I'm sewing or working on something. October's project is going to be Thomasin from VVitch, spelled with 2 V's. It's one of my all-time favorite horror movies, and frankly, an October classic. I always watch it every Halloween. So it was nice to do a very light doll-based Barbie cosplay before moving into something more historical and spooky. Either way, thank you all so much for watching this video. Hopefully I'll see you guys for the next month's video, or maybe even during the live streams. Take care, my dears. Take care, my darlings. See you soon. Bye!